happening, guys? Welcome to a video. So like I said, gonna crack on with some videos. First one of 2024. So yeah, I'm just doing, I don't know what I'm doing today, to be fair. I'm not gonna be doing out, I'm limited on time, but I thought, you know what, I'll give you an update on what I'm doing and on the CORSA. Just charging battery up on the VECTRA because it's getting a bit colder again. We do some snow, so I thought I'll put battery on charge because it's showing it's a bit low. The car in question, the update. So yeah, let's get on to it. Show you what's done, what's not being done, what needs to be done, and yeah, just a general look round on what actually needs doing to finish it. So exterior wise, it's looking a bit sorry for its scent. Headlights are out at the minute. Side of the car, that's just, it's had a touch up at some point, a spray over, and it's just peeling. Yeah, it's just mainly this side. You can follow Kim at kim.UkBoost. But yeah, the roof on it is peeling as well. But apart from this side, it all looks alright. Just, I say, it just seems to be that other side. But it has got dings and dangs like there, and oh yeah, we've got us custom moss on windows. But yeah, it just needs a refresh at some point. But yeah, so we're gonna obviously get all the engine side stuff done, and then obviously we can then move on to the exterior. So I'll pop the bonnet and I'll show you what's happening under there, because I think the last video that I did on this CORSA, I'd blown the engine up and then I'd started stripping it, and then I just kind of went silent with it. I didn't post out, and then the video after that, I think it was a couple of short videos and then the VECTRA video, and that were it. A year and I've not posted nothing. So I'll give you an update, show you under the bonnet. So yeah, here is the engine. It's probably looking a lot different compared to what the last video was, because I say I was ripping it out. But yeah, obviously you've seen the tubular manifold, but we have got a new intake pipe. As you can see, I'm just mocking everything up at the minute. So I mean, all the water pipes, all that shows is we have got the other bit that attaches onto here. This is a temp, hot water temp. Still got the radiator and all that stuff to do. We've got all the oil lines plumbed. That just needs putting up to the oil cooler. Need to make an oil cooler bracket. But yeah, if you don't know what spec this engine is, I'll run you through it. So we've got a tubular manifold, a 3-inch downpipe that goes all the way through to a centre res and a rear silencer, all done by Crankworx Performance Fab. We've also got the Crankworx 2.5-inch intake pipe, which was the first one that it did in this layout. So normally it'll do like a solid pipe that'll come straight down. I wanted one that if I needed to take the engine out, it were a bit easier with it being a tight engine bay, so it comes out, can deattach it here and then literally take it off here from the intercooler. And as you can see, I'm just still mocking up and it's just about right there, to be fair. But yeah, still taking stuff off, still putting it back on. The engine is fully rebuilt engine by RM Conversions. I think the only thing that I didn't have done is have the rings and balls hooned, just for the simple fact I think it were a lowish mileage engine that we'd got, but it's had all the bearings, balance shaft elite, chains, you name it, it's all been refreshed. Obviously we've got the hydro dipped top cover which needs a good clean, it's a bit dusty. Obviously pink ignition. The biggest thing is we've got the pink engine bay now, because that was same paint started flaking, so I thought whilst I'm in here, do I paint it blue or do I spice it up and do something a bit different? So obviously yeah, went different. It's a stage 3 pearl, so in the sun it goes light, a bit lighter, it's got a nice speckle to it. But back onto the engine specs, we've got a Walbro 225 rebuilt engine, tubular manifold. We've got an Arashi TDO 419T 3-inch downpipe, 630cc injectors. Don't need to uprate the fuel rail sensor because I think it's a 3 bar already. But yeah, that is a quick rundown of the specs of this. It ain't much, you know what I mean? It ain't really compared to what you'd get on a LEH or something like that. To get the numbers that we will be getting with this, it's not really a massive spec. But yeah, we should see, I'm hoping, so it's on like a base map at the minute, so it should be like 300 horsepower, but we're hoping once we get it done running, I'll obviously, because it hasn't had the hoon and stuff like that, I don't have to bed the rings in, but obviously we'll want to have it live mapped, so we'll probably take it up to Crank, or Crank will come down to us, we'll sort something out with him, and have it live mapped. Now, it's done a live map with a similar setup with a KRS 19T, and they saw 350 horsepower, but it didn't have a few other bits that I've got, like the tubular manifold and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that we should see a tiny bit more. So if we aim for like 360 and we can do it safe, 370, I think that'll be more than enough, because as it is now, we was sat, before we blew it up, we were sat in 5th gear at 50 mile an hour, and when it started coming on boost, it was lighting the tyres up, and we have got Proxy R888s and they were warm as well. So yeah, that's your update, guys. Don't know how long the video's gonna be. Might be like, I don't know, I'm not even gonna guess. But yeah, that's your update on the car. So there you go, one last look. Oh yeah, we actually put a OMP flat bottom on it as well. And at some point I am going to be putting a digi dash in the centre. But yeah, we've got his volt reader, and we've actually got a boost gauge, and over there is his new oil pressure sensor, because that's what we didn't have before, and that's why it told a knock joke, and then blew engine up because we didn't know until light started flashing, and when light starts flashing, that's it, it's done, innit? So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and if you enjoy it, let me know what you think in the comments section. Do you think it's nom or do you think it's So yeah, till next time, guys, remember, whatever you're doing today, make it different. See you later.